Yeah. No, yeah.
The first
I think
podcast.
I'm leaving the people comfy like bottom right. Like you still have like room to do stuff. I don't know. I think it's chill having that little gift there, just like kicking your shoes in and just listening to the podcast.
I'm gonna turn you up.
Yes,
Say
sir.
something. Oh my god,
No chance, no way. I won't say it. No, no.
so loud. Right, when you're ready to start, this is your podcast. You do what you do
All
best.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rodcast.
We're 3 weeks in, Rod,
Welcome,
and you
ladies.
still don't know the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rodcast with your host Josh Rodriguez and your other host Kills115. Say hi, Kills.
No. Oh, sorry. Say hi, Kills. Oh, Simon's here too.
And you know what's funny? I could see what you were trying to do, but it didn't. You didn't do anything. Like you
No.
just laid your nose there. You didn't do anything. You were like,
Well, what can I
say hi,
say?
girls. That's all you did. Oh,
We're
fuck,
3
that was
weeks
funny.
in now, and so far no one's told us it's shit.
A Rodcast, bro.
Wait for the comment section. Because I've said that now, the whole comment section would just be shit, 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 shit. Delete. Delete the podcast.
I'm sure there's gonna be an Igni somewhere.
So definitely, what is it? What is it? Zed has been commenting on the podcast lately. I have the podcast like every video.
Seda doesn't watch him. He comments first and then watch them. I don't know if it's like a first comment kind of fetish, but
He wants that to be done. Joe, I didn't notice this till now, but I actually quite like the way my background is. Like I've got like all my stuff that's here. I normally on stream that's where it cuts off, but like you can see all the pop figures then behind me as well.
yeah.
This is not an addiction, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
I
totally
swear.
in control. I'm
I
totally
did
in
not
control.
also buy this diva pop yesterday.
Starts like just grabbing shit under the desk. I can stop wherever I want.
This is not an addiction, I swear. But
I have cool stuff as well that I would like to show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional construction ruler that I have on my desk for construction purposes.
construction. How far do you ever get to like,
You know, that's not important. We're here to talk about questions and answers.
Exactly, that's a question from me that you have to answer. So there it is.
Oh, I have this as well. I like this keeps me calm. I don't know.
Fuck is that? Is that gum?
It's like the cheapest gum you can get, bro.
I was gonna say I've never like bought gum like that.
This is like 50 cents gum, bro.
Jesus. Also, just because I know this is like the first we're using camera. 2 things. I'm using my camera there, to my left, but Rod is like in front of me. So if I'm looking this way, I'm sorry, I'm looking at him.
Me too. Well, we're both in the same thing. Yeah.
And if I'm down like this, recently I've discovered that when I sit away and talk like this, it's like I'm in an echo. I don't know if it's like that now, but then when I'm closer to the mic and stuff, I sound perfect. I sound me.
No
The
further.
Rodcast. So last week we had Wiki on,
Yes, sir.
which he'll never come back again.
Probably not. Big F in the chat for WikiWoo.
And one thing we kind of, I apologize for the Overwatch talk last week. I did keep it up. I'm sorry. I know everyone was like, 20 minutes of Overwatch. I apologize for that. So Rod's gonna start doing all the direction and stuff, so we stay away from Overwatch.
Looks like we're still talking about it. No, it was like honestly, it was even interesting for me. I was like, I just know my audience, and there's like just not a lot of people that would stay for the whole length of an Overwatch conversation.
Overwatch. When does this end? 20 minutes later. God.
They skip through it and still hear Overwatch.
This week they're coming in like, okay, no Overwatch talk, no Wiki here. We're like, sorry.
Yeah. Should be better. I mean, there's no wiki here, like you said, so.
Not saying that having wiki here was a bad thing.
No.
Although Rod had some complaints.
Hold on. Gotta read the script. I did not have any complaints. I should have wrote that right. Of having WikiWoo as a guest on the show. All right. Also,
you didn't read that right. Cut.
All right.
But this week, I'm going to mainly focus on the Bristol trip that we did. The absolute random trip out of absolutely fucking nowhere. We did speak about it in bits last week with Wiki. We kind of spoke about. We kind of mentioned how it came about. We mentioned, meeting up and stuff like that, but we didn't really get like in depth and what was supposed to happen, what actually happened, and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that, and then everybody's favorite part that we didn't have last week, the Q&A.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
We actually have questions this week, which is I'm shocked.
How many questions we got from the community?
I have 3. Do you have any?
Get those numbers up, boys. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, guys, seriously, even if you're shy, it could be the most stupid question ever.
Literally.
Comment section below, put a question.
Don't be shy, bro.
I was saying, hey, DM me on Discord and stuff, but before this podcast, it took me 5 minutes to find the 3 questions that were fucking DM to me. So just put them in the comment section, guys.
For real.
This is week 3 now of the podcast.
Don't worry. And sorry, before you go, don't worry about don't want to make the podcast too long. Literally, just ask your question. We'll handle the rest, bro. It shouldn't be it's not tough, bro. Like, honestly, you guys know me. You watch streams and stuff like that. Shit, maybe you want to know something about me that you never asked me on stream because you were shy and shit. But if you want to be anonymous as well, it'd be just insert a message and be like, hey, don't say my name, and
Exactly. We just don't have to say your name in the podcast. So if you have questions, guys, seriously, we ask that you leave them in the comment section below. If you want to know anything from Rod, anything from me, although I'm trying my best to stay away from the whole, hey, why don't you just interview Kills? And I think someone has said that in your stream one time. Why don't you just a Kills one? Have Kills on. I'm like, because I want to try and avoid that. Because I'm the co-host. We can talk about that guy because this is his podcast. I try to avoid talking about me. Except for this Bristol trip, we'll have stories.
Which is basically a lot about you, yeah.
Not a lot, just a portion. But any comments, guys? Any questions? Seriously, because it makes the streams better. It helps out a lot. Comment section below.
Comment section.
And if you guys put a question, you might just get a like from Ron on it.
Maybe
that's a win-win.
Not only a like, I'll put the little heart thing on it, which means I love it. Comment section. Weirdo. Use it now.
Fucking weirdo. One thing I'll say, this week's podcast can be so easy to edit. Last week, the first week was really nice, really clean. Everything was perfect. Last week, I still to this day have no idea what happened. Rendered full HD, looked awful. And this week we've got cameras. Yay!
Hopefully the quality will be good as well on this one.
Oh, it should. Well, it might. I don't know. Yikes.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about them.
I do think this looks really nice. So I don't think it looks like the way that Discord have it looks really professional shit.
Yeah, Discord, but the recording and everything. That's what I'm worried. And the rendering, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, the rendering doesn't take me too long, so I don't have that thing.
High quality, medium file size. Yeah, it's .mp4 high quality.
Don't look me in that tone, boys.
All right.
Could you come on, Liz? Yeah, I'm in the middle of recording.
What are you recording?
Friday, I told you to do the podcast, but everyone seems to be coming in, asking Leslie things.
Hi!
Yeah, no, this will be edited out, so. Sucks to be you. Get mom's camera, I don't know what it is. Close the door when you're done. And we're back. Sorry how they. This is the thing about like when we do these things live. I get interrupted. This is why we pre-record it and I don't do it live.
Mm.
Because I can't rely on nothing. But
I kind of want to keep it just for the fucking lols.
just
So,
what do you mean?
like-
Keep it? That was like 3 minutes of.
Nah, it was like a minute, bro. That wasn't so long. That wasn't
It
so
felt
long.
like forever. It felt like forever.
I know what you mean.
We'll move on. Move on. Okay. And we'll start talking about Bristol and that random ass trip that got put together. And I think originally the trip was just you going over to Wiki.
Yeah.
I think that was literally all it was. How did that come about? You and Wiki go meeting up.
So this was after the This was after the fact that
He's so popular. He's gonna move his
all
phone on
my
the way.
side chicks are messaging me. Yeah.
Side chicks. You heard that, Charlotte?
All Wiki. No, I went to UK first. That's how Wiki was like, "Oh shit, you're coming to UK? I would love to meet you." You know, that's the first time we met in real life. And then I think he just suddenly said, "Hey, how about I just come over to you, like, just out of nowhere?" I was like, when?" He was like, "Yeah, anytime." In these like couple of weeks or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, that's cool," because at the time I was like not having school and stuff. I was in like a free period.
Yeah.
Because I had to repeat a year, and I already passed everything in that particular semester. So I didn't have any classes. I was waiting for the other semester to begin so I can actually...
We're talking about that. Aren't you talking about the first time you met Wiki?
No. This was...
Was it the same thing again with the Bristol one?
No, well, look, I went to the UK and I might have said this before in another podcast. I went to the UK with Valtteri. This was not planning. I was not planning on meeting Wiki. I was just basically tagging along with my friend who I was doing minor with at the time. My minor. And he was like, "Bro, want to go to UK?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. When?" "This weekend." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Sure, why not?" And I was thinking, "Oh shit, if I can go to UK, shit, maybe I could meet Wiki and stuff." And that's how that happened. We literally had classes in the morning and we packed our bags, and like the last day, Friday, and we booked a hotel or whatever, and we just went to UK. And I told Wiki right before I went, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come and meet you. Fuck yeah." And he brought a friend of his called William. Yeah, we were just having a good time. We met each other and stuff. It was fun, bro. Me and Wiki had like, you know, as much common as in virtual world as in the real world.
And
not gonna say what it is, but yeah.
The Bristol then, like going to Wiki's originally, was that just, hey, let's do it again?
Not really. I was I think it was a vacation. When was it? In July? Oh no, July? August?
I think it was August.
August, right? Yeah, August, because I think I was still doing kind of school stuff in July. And I pushed it to August. I remember that. I was like, I had nothing else to do. What was it? Like probably 2 weeks I was staying over there. And
you were there for 2 weeks and I was there for a week.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Wiki, what are you doing this like vacation in August?" It was like nothing much. Maybe work now and again. I was like, "Could I come over?" Like,
I love that.
Might as well, like, can I come over? He was like, "Yeah, sure. We have a room and stuff." I was like, "Oh, perfect. I don't have to," like, and he told me that, like, if I do come over, like, I could just live with him. They have a room for me, basically. And I was like, "Yo, perfect." You know what I mean? I don't have to pay for a hotel or whatever. That's you know, cha-ching.
Yeah. Easy money.
So that's what I did. And I'm going to say this immediately because I know Wiki's gonna put it in the comment section or DM me about it. Anyway, so no, I'll say this in a bit. So I messaged everyone because I don't know how you found out, because I remember you coming to my stream and saying, "Hey, I heard you're going to the UK." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "When?" "Because I'm going." I was like, "What?" And I was like, I'm still thinking. It was right before I bought the tickets, I think. I was like, between this and this. Oh, that's perfect.
Hmm.
I'm going here and this. Maybe we can meet up. I was like, yeah, of course. And then someone else. No, you said, because you said you were going over to Darren's.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe Charlotte knew about me going to UK. She told you. And Charlotte was like, if you guys are coming, like I have room at my place for most of you. Or something like that.
I see. I don't remember.
It wasn't like content for everyone. It was Bristol was not the plan itself.
Yeah, it wasn't a plan for anybody.
Mhm.
What with me, all I remember, the earliest thing I remember was I was lying in bed one night. I don't know if I was watching your stream, who I was watching, what I was watching, but I remember Toby DMing me and saying, "Why don't we all meet up? You know, we're always chatting to each other. We're always doing this, that, and the other. Rod's going to be there. Wiki's going to be there." I was already planning on going to Darren's because what I try to do is go to Darren's every summer. Fortunately, I can't do it this year, which really bums me out. And I was planning to go to Darren's anyways at some point in August. And I think Toby had messaged me and said, why don't we all meet up?" And I remember 11 p.m. at night, getting up, I was like, oh. And this is before I had the upgraded computer. So me turning the computer on, I had to put like 10 minutes for it to boot up.
Oh, yeah.
So I turned it on, booked my flight, went in your stream, was like, "When are you flying again?" "I'm flying this time." "Okay, I'm flying over as well. How about we do a meetup?" You were like, we'll try and see.
Oh
if we
yeah,
can
because like I would love to do anything you guys want, but like keep
Wiki.
in mind, Wiki's the one fucking driving fucking miles. And Charlotte, what?
Shout out to Wiki for actually, yeah, let's
literally. Not only that, chat,
how long
guys.
How long of a drive was it for you guys again?
Bro,
I know he said last
3 to 4 hours. I think going there was 3 because it was pretty clear or whatever that day, and coming back was 4, bro.
Yeah.
And not only that, but bless his soul, bro. This guy picked me up from the fucking furthest away airport. He had to drive to London from wherever he was in Manchester.
Right.
He fucking picked me up, bro. Like, holy shit. I was in his car and there was just cans of fucking energy drinks everywhere.
Open the doors like when Zeta gets mad. It's just like all these cans.
Like, like clink, 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 clink. Oh, this. Fucking bless his soul, bro, for him to like. I appreciate it so much, even to this day, bro. Like that's a lot. That's a huge thing to do for someone. That's a huge. I think that was longer than Bristol.
I feel like as well.
I think it was Gatwick Airport for you British people that know the tongue.
I feel like as well. In the end, the drive was worth it, but it wasn't what we had originally planned. So it wasn't. We didn't hang out too long. We'll get into that later, but. Still huge props to Wiki for that. Actually driving me down. I remember you live streaming as well. I was like sitting at Darren's place, and I was like, "Rod's live on Instagram." What?
He was like, "Yo, bro, you could live on Instagram." Like, I guess, but there's no like internet and stuff. I don't have internet there. And he gave me this like little white little thing that was like a little Wi-Fi thing that he got from his company, basically. And that's where it was basically. And this guy was obviously, keep in mind, this guy was like, speeding through the highway. And obviously this thing is trying to connect to every single antenna that it can find. That's why it was so choppy as well.
But yeah, it was literally Toby messaged me.
Toby as well, I forgot, yeah.
Got out of bed. Literally, this is how I operate. Toby messaged me. Let's do this. I get out of bed. I book my flight. I probably have the book somewhere. I have the book here. Somewhere inside this book is everything I wrote down. I probably should have had it ready. I'll look for it as Rod's going to talk about his story. It was literally planned out the trip, planned out what we were going to do, and went from there. Literally just went from there, and ended up going to Darren's. But for you had a much longer time over there. I was there for a week, maybe 3 or 4 days. I always do that. I go to Darren's for a week. So, what did you do for the extra week that you were, there for?
Yeah. So I was planning 2 weeks because I didn't have anything to do in August. Might as well, and I got a pretty good price on a ticket for those 2 weeks, and yeah, I was just going to go see my bud. Maybe we could hang out. He could show me around, basically. Unfortunately, something we didn't plan was Wiki actually like needing to work some of the days. That's why you guys saw me streaming sometimes over there with Wiki's like room in the background.
Playing Minecraft.
Basically, like he couldn't run like at the time he couldn't like record fucking Siege because he had like a 960s or something. Now he can, obviously. He's got a very powerful graphics card. But in any case, like, I just didn't have anything to do in mornings when he wasn't there, obviously. So I was just grab my PC and I had to, like, install OBS and everything. And even though I imported my settings from home, it's not the same on OBS. It's weird. So I had to recreate scenes and stuff like that. But, like, it was fun, bro. It was like, guys saw me in another country, basically. It was pretty interesting. Different background. But any case, so yeah, the thing I needed to say is about the Wiki thing. Wiki got so pissed off at me the moment I landed, bro.
Why?
I was in the airport. I didn't even know. I didn't feel it. This guy didn't say shit. Apparently, my flight was delayed by an hour, and I think it was like half an hour in. Apparently, Wiki was calling me. I don't remember what my phone was on. Maybe airplane mode or some shit like that. I think it was. Yeah, I usually do that. And I didn't take it off. Like, I'm a type of guy that I don't get.
I did the same. I did the same.
I don't get messages. I don't look at my phone. There's not some, hot ass babe messaging me that I need to constantly look at my phone to make sure, I answer her, or else she's gonna leave me for George. But doesn't matter. So yeah, so I got out of it, and I was like, I saw Wiki in this. Like, I got out, went to check in, got my luggage, whatever. That's probably the 1 hour quote unquote delay that happened. That whole process of getting my shit in the airport in UK is fucking massive. I have to walk a lot. I finally got out, and I saw him, and he had he was mad.
I imagine he doesn't even look at you. He's just there on the steering wheel, just eyes ahead.
He had the most unamused, pissed off face ever. I was like, inside, I was like, yo, Wiki. He's like,
get the fuck in the car.
Like, really? I was like, what? Really? Are you serious? Look at the time. I'm like, yeah, it's this time. Did you check your phone? And my phone wasn't dead. My phone wasn't dead. I checked it. Lists of I don't even know how many missed calls and messages. Hey, are you getting off? Did you get off? Where are you? Oh my god, dude. This guy was just and it's because he wanted to save money on parking. So this guy parked in 3 different parking lots in the time span of that 1 hour. It's just he was so pissed off, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I obviously offered to pay him the whatever he fucking wasted, but he managed to get one.
So then, from the airport, you went down to Wiki's, and I remember the video you put up on Instagram, like when you got to Wiki's, was Wiki's, show in the house, here's mom's room, here's my room, and this is your room. It's just the fucking
the boiler room, basically.
The hot press. Okay, good night.
Wait! I thought it was so funny. Like, a lot of people didn't react to it, but I thought it was so. I saw it on my Instagram, by the way, if you guys want to see. Like, it's so funny. I was like, bro, we should do that. And you like, obviously, Wiki's down for anything, bro. It's just a ride or die, homie.
Ride or die.
And then it was so funny, bro. And this is your room. He smiles and looks at the camera. Enjoy. Wait. Okay.
Shit. But I absolutely love that video. So then you're there for the extra week, and in that week, Wiki's working. You're on and off
on his
streaming.
Computer, yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, there wasn't many games that you could actually play, if I remember right, because his computer wasn't up to your computer standards.
Yeah.
So you were kind of trapped on Minecraft for a
Yeah,
lot of.
kinda. Wasn't too bad. What did I play Overwatch? I think I did play Overwatch on his account a little bit. I don't
Wasn't that
remember.
when? Wasn't that no? Was that your account or his account? Where
Definitely his account. I didn't log into any of them.
no, I can't remember who's like when you're at your house at his house. You open the pack and you're like, I'm a fucking. It's almost like the other day. It's like, oh, I open packs is trash, and Wiki literally let you open our something because it was trash. Opens the fucking pack, legendaries and fucking epics, and even Rod is like,
Yeah, because I like if you guys. Oh, here we go. Overwatch. For you Overwatch players out
oh,
there.
we've lost our viewership already.
For you Overwatch players out there, if you expect anything from a loot box, you're new to the game. You're new to the game. Like honestly, like if you play the game, you know that you just click open and like you just hope for the worst, basically. Like that's all you get, bro. The worst.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of like I almost like love doing that. Because once you get something good, that's the fucking reaction, bro. That's like the rush you need to like actually play Overwatch for the whole day.
I'll talk to you off after stream because I'm gonna end the Overwatch talk before we hear from another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit because I found the notes. I'm gonna show oh, ignore this, by the way. I can't actually remember what all these numbers were for. I would show you this. I don't know whose phone number I wrote down. There's a phone number down here, and I'm not showing it to you guys. But actually, I pretty could.
Okay, no, careful. It might be Charlotte's, bro.
You think I have Charlotte's number? I'm her best friend, but at this point, you'd have better chance than I would.
I trust me, you
These
do.
are literally the notes I took down. So like, there's like UK trip, possible going to Darren's. It wasn't a possibility; it was going to happen. I don't know what the original plan was. Was it like I've written down like I get picked up by Toby or Wiki? I think Toby was supposed to actually pick me up and I go hang out with Toby for a bit.
Right. It wasn't the train though, so like you guys would have met up at some sort of train station somewhere.
I remember I was gonna not podcast, sorry, vlog the trip. I was gonna do that, but when I say to myself, "Oh yeah, I'll vlog this and I'll do that," I never end up doing it.
Yeah, it's tough. I said the same.
Person.
I'm Misu. It's like it's just hard to shove a camera in like not only your face but other people's face.
Hey, it's great to see you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, bro. Yo, hey, bro, do something funny. Do something funny.
Where do you live? What's your address?
Bro, I hate that, bro. When someone puts you on the spot, I can't do that. Yo, Ron, I'm a big fan. Do something funny, homie. Yo, take it off. Let me see those dudes. Like, I can't be funny on the spot. It just happens, like, you know, like
out of nowhere,
organically. Yeah.
And I think my original plan was like 2 days at Darren's, 2 days with you guys, and the last day with Darren. So I maybe had like 5 days planned out to be there for. I think it must have been like, I don't know, Monday to fucking Friday or something like that. I have no idea. I remember the first time I went to Darren's, I stayed for literally a week, and for like 4 of those days or something like that, it was just sitting in his house doing the Rising Jockey from Black Ops 3, like, doing that Easter egg. Like, that was all we did for the first time we went over there. And then the second time, he has Fred. Fred's a lot older now. Like, Fred was just born when I got there the first time. But he's a lot older now. And so he's like running around and stuff like that. So it's like hard to be like, okay, Martin, we'll sit here and play fucking video games again. But I remember the original plan of the whole trip was all of us fly over. Rod gets there a week early. We get there a few days after Rod, maybe a week after you. Can't remember what day exactly. We were all supposed to go to Charlotte's, and that's where the meetup was going to be. Was in Charlotte's.
That's where the central. Everyone was going to go there.
Yeah, and from Charlotte, I think Charlotte was supposed to pick me. Think about this. You weren't actually supposed to meet Darren. That's not get into.
No, that's correct.
You weren't actually supposed to meet Darren, but Charlotte was supposed to pick me up from Darren's. Then we were gonna have, like, we always thought, me and Charlotte always talk about, me and her are gonna do a road trip, and just sing along to Disney songs. She was supposed to pick me up. We go from Darren's to London to pick up Goon, all the way back to Charlotte's, and then I think this same day, you, Wiki, and Toby were supposed to be there waiting for us by the time we got out. The viewer's looking at you and it's like, Rod's making this like really overcomplicated.
Like, oh no, he's trying so hard. You can do it, Rod. Come on. You can
People
do it.
clap! Gold star, Rod!
No,
But
that's what he said though. That's the whole process.
That was supposed to be the original trip.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Charlotte had a family issue that literally the day I flew out happened.
Yeah. That's so hard.
So she had the family issue. So literally, I'm sitting in the airport. I'm sitting like I'm playing my Switch. I'm playing Crash Team Racing. My phone's buzzing like crazy because Tom messaging me saying you need to contact Charlotte right now. She's just ended her stream out of nowhere. She's crying, and so I contact Charlotte. I was like, "What's up?" She had a family issue. I was like, "Shit." So then I had to get on the plane. I flew over to Darren's. By the way, when I fly to Darren's, finding him is the worst fucking thing ever.
What do you mean?
Because Darren doesn't do what Wiki does. Darren doesn't park up, wait, and go. He did the first time. The second time was, you tell me when you're there, I'll drive, and he's about 20 minutes, it's like 10, 15-minute drive. I'll drive there, pick you up. So I'm stood waiting, and Darren pulls up, all right? But I don't know it's Darren, because I can't remember what his fucking car looks like.
Uh-huh.
And so Darren wants to be sitting there like, why the fuck's Martin not getting in the car? A police car drives up. Darren takes off. Darren takes off. I'm like trying to look. At this point, I'm walking upside. Is that Darren waiting for me? And the police guy goes, "Do you know that who's in that car?" I said, "No." At that point, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Darren. Darren's took off. Do you know the person in that car? No. I'm waiting here for my friend to pick me up. I thought that might be him. I don't know. And the guy's like, okay, that's fine. And drives off. I don't know what Darren must have done, because I don't know if they went chasing after him or what.
Uh-huh.
But it might not have been Darren. To this day, it might not have been Darren. I'm pretty sure it was.
I can't wait to ask him later, bro. This is so good. This is so
Back
good.
around, looks at me like, get the fuck in the car. I hop in,
Uh-huh.
and off we go. Well, I'll never forget. And it's raining out, so I'm getting like annoyed because it's raining. I'm getting fucking soaked. I'll never forget the cop pulling up. You know the person in that car? No, officer.
No, officer. No.
No, officer. Good boy. I don't know him.
Yes. Want to sucky? Bro, that's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? Did he park it somewhere that he's not supposed to park or something?
So the way that airport works, like it's like so you drive up, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pickup is behind me, but Darren wants to just get me. You drive up. There's a bump. Go up the bump. There's the roundabout to come back around and go. He parked just off the bump, so you're not allowed to do that. You're not. But Darren's expecting me to get the fuck in.
Like literally, you hop in, go.
Yeah, but I don't know this Darren. Cop comes up. Darren's gone. Like, I'm not joking. Darren is gone.
Gone, bro, like the wind.
It's like he just knew. It's like, these guys are gonna fucking ask me to move.
Bad boy Darren.
I get in, go to Darren's, and yeah, from there I'm like contacting Charlotte. It's like, are you still up for this weekend? She's like, sorry, no, I don't have people around right now.
Of course, like, yeah.
So then I'm like messaging you.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, we still don't know what the fuck we're doing. We don't know if like, hey, this is called time or what. And I think Darren had the idea then, why don't you all just come down to Bristol? We just hang out in fucking Bristol. I was like, I could pitch the idea to him, but let's see what happens. So I pitched the idea to you. I think Wiki then was like, yeah, let's do it. Sure, why not?
No, he was saying, let's be honest. Like, obviously, again, he has to fucking drive all the way over there. He was like, he was like really hesitant about it, but at this point he was like, fuck it, kind of thing, like if this doesn't work out, like we were thinking about everything, bro, like everything just is not working out for anybody, bro. And I remember, I don't know if you'll watch this, probably not. Chris West, a friend of Stu.
I know West.
Stu as well, including Stu, they all wanted to see me. Like they kind of like wanted me to go to Wales, and I'm like, bro, I would love to go anywhere you want, bro. But like, it's not like I can just fly there. You know, my money is not infinite. A wiki can't fucking drive me everywhere. You know what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
at the time, even my license was revoked, so I can't even drive there if I wanted to. Not revoked, expired. So it's like it's not. I had no control over where I had to go, basically.
Yeah.
So like, I would have loved to fucking meet everybody. You kidding me? I have so many like. A large part of my community is from the UK. I would love to just go to every single fucking corner of that fucking island, but I can't.
A future road trip one day when we all actually have money.
That's gotta be way in the future. If we're lucky.
If we're lucky. If we make it that far.
Like I would love for there to be a Twitch con or some bullshit over there, and that's like easy. Not even a Twitch con, it could be anything, and like, you know, a con.
We'll talk after stream. I know something.
Okay.
So
that was
I get
yeah.
I get to Darren's, all right. I'm texting them, and so we decide.
Ooh, sorry. Before you go,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I know Martin's best friend is called Darren. I didn't know Induced Rage at the time.
yeah.
Darren was a lurker. He says, "Hey guys," and I never see him in the chat again. Like, I didn't even know he was watching me. I do remember his name, obviously. I remember everyone's name at the time, even now. If you watch me, I remember your name, by the way. Shout out to, yep. But for real, though, like, I do remember his name, Induced Rage. I don't know his name was Darren. Maybe you told me once, maybe you forgot. And I didn't know Darren. Didn't even see him. I know he's your best friend. You talked about him before. That's it. So... some context before he keeps talking about
There's other people like you and Darren who's like best friend.
And I know it's crazy now because we talk to each other all the time. Darren's like
you two are up each other's asses.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know him back then.
Like, we'll go back on the story and say I love it, especially yesterday. Just like, oh my god, Rod just like, you know, sucks off Darren all the fucking time. So this is no joke. And Rod yesterday was denying it. I had asked him 2 days ago, hey, you want to play some Overwatch? Oh, only if Darren's playing. I really want to play with Darren today. That happened. That's not me being an asshole. That happened.
Oh, fuck, dude. Any throwers in the comments? Fuck, that was funny.
I really want to play with Darren. I really like Darren.
Darren, yeah.
But so I'm at Darren's place. We make the new plan that we're gonna meet up in Bristol on the Friday. I think we did. You guys were joining on the Friday because like Wiki doesn't work weekends or whatever. So Rod drives down. He's live streaming. Blah 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 blah. The time I'm there, all I'm doing is fucking Darren. I think was working at that point as well. So like, while Darren's like working, did he have time off? At some point, he was working and all that type of shit.
Okay.
So all I was doing was like, oh my god, a PC. Holy shit, I've never seen this world before, so I'm like trying Overwatch.
Before, yeah.
I'm trying Overwatch, I'm trying all this stuff. And then Friday comes along and you know, we're getting ready to go meet up with the guys. But first thing was first for me and Darren. I think did Toby go down to you guys or did you go to Toby?
No, we picked up Toby at a train station. I don't know where.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
Toby planned with us. He said, can you guys pick me up? And Wiki was like, yeah, sure, tell me at a station. You know, it's funny. First time I saw Toby. I know Toby was a big buff guy because he showed pictures and shit. And like Zeta was like making jokes about, oh, big buff Toby, what's up, man? And fuck yeah, I missed the kid. And I saw Toby. Well, yeah, I saw Toby. I saw a guy. I was like, bro, that guy is tough. Like, literally, like, he wore, like, the tightest shirt a guy can wear, bro, literally. Almost like a sailor uniform. No, he didn't, but, like, he did wear a fucking tight shirt, and he looked jacked, bro. I was like, holy shit, that guy looks like a jock, bro. And I was looking, I didn't wave at him, bro. I was like, I don't know if that's Toby, basically. I was like, yo, I was at the station, I messaged him, he didn't answer me. I was talking, and then, like, this is funny. I, like, you know, there's a door here, and I leaned like this on the hood of Wiki's car and talked to him for a while. I don't know what we talked about. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's not messaging me that. And I looked up, and Toby, that same guy, walked. Yo, what's up? I was like, Once he was closer, I saw his face. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, the big buff guy is
Yo,
Toby.
you're actually big buff guy Toby, bro. Holy shit.
Like, it's no joke. Like, Toby's younger than me, but fucking hell, Toby is
Toby's ripped, bro.
he's built.
Toby's
Like,
ripped.
no joke. Like, Toby is, I think, a year younger than me. I'm 22
I
now.
don't remember how old he was.
No, I think he's either just gone 19 or just gone 20. I can't remember. But he is fucking like I've got a funny story from when I first met when we met up with Rod and them that I'm gonna tell when we get to that point. But so you guys had to pick up Toby and we had to pick up Tom. I don't know if you guys remember Tommy B. Goody, but we had a completely different story to you. Like you're there looking at him like, is that Toby? When me and Darren pulled up to the train station, by the way, getting to that fucking station that Tom got to was a bitch. It was a bitch. Like even Darren had there was this like one road. We had to be we're on one side. All we wanted to do was just get to the other. And to get to the other side, we had to like go around this roundabout, into the town, all the way up, come back down around the other side of the roundabout. For some reason, it was fucking blocked off in the middle. And then off we went to go pick up Tom. So when we pull up, we just see this really tall dude. Looks really, really tall, really skinny. And Darren turns to me and goes, I think that's Tom. I said, I'd give you £5 if that's not Tom. We're driving up. What happens? He walks up. Hey, look down there. Hey. It's like, knew it. Because he would always tell us how skinny he is.
Yeah, I know.
I to this day, I hold it against him. He told me a story about a photo being put up on a school page or something like that. And some like granny, some old lady saying, that kid there is as skinny as a baseball bat. I hold it against him. But I was like, yeah, that's definitely him. That guy's super fucking skinny. He's tall. Fuck me, he's skinny. And we picked Tom up. From there, we drove to some shopping mall in the middle of Bristol that we were going to park in. And you guys were still on the road. Like, we thought, I think you guys
picked him up at the day we met? Like,
yeah, we picked him up the day we met. Tom, which is weird.
Right.
Somehow, some way, we all planned a trip to the UK at the same time. Mine was kind of,
And Tom was even shorter because I think he was with his parents at the time. He was like with a parent trip. It was a parent trip.
Yeah. He already had that planned. And we were like, well, this is crazy. We're all going to be there. Even though mine was like, I'm going to do a trip anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, all right, I'll book it to be with the guys. Tom, we said to Tom, we're going to do this trip. He's like, well, I'm going to be in the UK. We're like, join us. So we picked up Tom. From there, we went parked, and we started walking around Bristol. I think this is a different time. But I was with Jack. I think we were looking for an arcade.
Yeah.
We kind of like started walking around, wandering, and we're texting you guys. How long till you get there? Oh, we'll be there in about 30 minutes, 5 minutes. We're like, awesome. So we start walking around, and I'll never forget. Like when we walked out of the shopping center, I seen a game. And for people who don't know what game is like again GameStop. I don't know if people know about GameStop. It's
a video game store basically. They sell video games.
Yeah, it's a video game store. That's all I thought it was at the time. I was like, holy shit, that game is huge. I want to go there afterwards just to see how big it is. And so the game is to the left. We went to the right. We went off walking. We followed the river. I actually got photos on my phone. I'm not, the place was fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful. We start walking around there, and then we're still texting you guys. You guys are like, yeah, we'll be there soon. We'll be there soon. And I said, fuck this. Let's go to the game. I want to go check out and see what games are. I have to do sell pops and stuff like that. So we start walking up, and I'm like, oh damn, I think it's closed because one side is really dark. The reason why it was really dark, and I didn't know that these existed in the UK, was because it was one of those you and Wiki spoke about it last week. What do you call those? Like gaming centers where you go in, all the PCs, everything set up for you guys. I had no idea these things existed. All right. So we walk in, this guy comes up and he goes, you guys been here before? I'm like, no, I'm from Ireland. This is my friend, I've been up with him. I just love the talking. Me and him are new here. What is this place? He explained it to us. We've got PCs set up with all the games you could want. Anything you want to play, we got it. Anything, literally.
I know.
And So I said to him, "How much is this place?" And I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, to play on one of these PCs for like a day
Expensive,
is
right?
it's like
I
500
thought the same
fucking
thing. Yeah.
pounds." This guy turns to me and goes, "Oh, for 1 hour it's £3, and we do a special deal for eight hours. It's £12." I was like,
Astounded.
"What? Yeah, that's what we do here."
Mhm.
I was like, "Holy shit! Well, we gotta wait for a few friends here."
Might as well.
I said, "Darren, Todd, you want to do it?" We did it. This place, I've coolest fucking place ever. Like, when I go over there again with Darren, if like, I'm not joking. If you end up coming back over and stuff like that, we're doing that again.
Yeah.
I never actually got to do it with you. Don't take that out of context.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So from there, where they're playing, eventually I got a text from Toby saying, "Hey, we're here." So awesome. All right. So we got up, we left, we did our hour. So at that point, you guys are doing the whole belt thing.
Finding a belt. We talked about this last time.
Buying a belt. And I'm texting Toby like, "Where are you guys at?"
We're in
said,
the Primark. Is that what it's
"We're
called?
outside Primark." And we spoke about this last week. Biggest fucking Primark I've ever seen in my life.
7 entrances, 2 consoles, 1 exit.
We're following where the fuck are these guys? So we end up crossing the street and going away from them. And then I think Tom had spotted you or something. Goes, "There they are." So I thought, it would be funny. What if I pretend I'm some like the really religious people that go around you like, "Sarah, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I went up and did that? But I said, "Lord and Savior kills 115." Now, I don't know if Toby is like about that moment, but every time I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, it's so cringe, it's so embarrassing for him. Because I went up, I went, "Hi guys, do you guys have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior kills 115? But when I'm saying the Lord and Savior, like Toby's like, Toby's looking at me like awkward, like get the
He's
fuck
very
away
shy.
from me.
The guy is
Yeah,
very
he's like, "Get
shy.
the fuck away from me." And then when I say kills 115, it clicks in his head. It's
Yeah, he
like,
clicks.
oh,
I like the moment just like you were talking about, like I could tell by your voice immediately. It's like that skills. I mean, I've seen you before,
yeah, Toby didn't know
but I
me
didn't see Toby. I don't remember Toby's reaction at all.
because I was like full of looking at Toby,
Uh-huh.
and Toby was like, he's like, "Get the fuck
He
away
was
from me!"
like-
Like, "Get the
Yeah.
fuck away from me!" Kills on 5. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Fuck's sake, fuck off, dude. I think I said literally, oh fuck off, dude.
And so I was like, "Hey guys, we finally fucking found each other." So from there, I think we went to
The straight pub. There was like a pub.
Yeah, there's a pub like right in front of us, and this is what we spoke about last week with Wiki blending in with the workers. He's got the right shirt on. The workers on stuff. From there, we like walked out. I can't remember if you were Wiki or if someone was hungry, but I remember as we're walking
We
to the
ordered
KFC,
something.
I remember we were walking to the KFC. You guys are thinking like you're making jokes like, "Haha, Martin's the youngest person here," and I'm like, "No,
Tom.
that's Tom."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Nah, look at him. He's so tall. He looks really old for his age." And then Tom takes out
I
his
knew
ID.
it because this guy has the fucking babiest face ever, bro. Jesus Christ.
Tom takes out his ID. Now, Tom, I think, is 20 now?
I think he's 20 now. Oh no.
2021.
Hmm.
I'm a year older than Tom. And the guys are like, "What? Martin's not the youngest." By the way, Toby's younger than me as well, so don't know why you guys thought I was the youngest.
Hmm.
I'm like, "No, Tom. Tom is the youngest." Also, we had 2 Toms at the time, so it was Toby, it was Tom.
We just honestly, even though we met him in real life, we still call him Toby. Like
Toby.
I don't know, literally in public and everything. It was, "Hey, Toby,
Toby, what's up, man? What's up, big buff Toby?"
Hey, yo, Toby.
So we get to the KFC. I didn't eat because I just fucking had food with Darren and Tom. That's when we did the whole. We spoke about it last week, so I didn't bring it up
Okay,
again.
sorry. Before we even begin, bro, everyone was undecisive about shit, bro.
Oh yeah,
At some point, I was like, "Okay, guys, fuck off. Like, let's just fucking go to KFC. Stop with this squabbling. You're good? All right, good." Because before that whole me saying fuck this, like, everyone was like, "Oh, I don't know. What do you guys want? Oh, I don't know. What do you want? Oh, I don't know. What do you want? Hey, I'm Big Buff Toby. What do you want?"
I was like, "Guys, I'm not eating. I just ate with Darren and Tom. Get what the fuck you want." So eventually, you guys decided on KFC. We walk in, and I'll never forget taking the piss out of you for fucking. Who the fuck goes to KFC and orders fucking coleslaw.
Yo, any coleslaw fanatics in the chat comments? You know that shit is good. I
never forget. I was like,
this guy looked at me and stared me down as if I wore the wrong type of clothes to like a party.
You've got Wiki with gravy. Toby has got the popcorn chicken. Darren, I can't fuck with Darren over. And then this fucker, the odd one out, with coleslaw.
Boys.
And I'm like, who the fuck orders coleslaw? Fucking chaos.
Nice. It's a nice balance.
What is the guy that gets like the most like unhealthy food possible and has a diet coke?
It's a salad. Yeah,
diet coke is like I'm on a diet.
This is a cleanse.
I'm looking after my figure.
I love coleslaw.
Then from KFC we started walking to the pier, which by the way that pier was fucking really nice fucking view.
It was nice, beautiful.
And that's the point where like we're like walking, and I always like take the piss out of Rod fridge, and he's going like grabbing every single person's hand, and I'm like, no touch, bah.
I was literally, I'm like as random as I am on stream in real life. I literally just grab people's hands. And at some point, Darren was so cool about it. He grabbed my hand, he stared at me in the eyes. We kissed. No, we didn't kiss, but. Like we hold his hands, and he was fine with it for a second, and then obviously, like, when you do guy jokes, when you like do like a gay thing, and then one of you has to crack. I think we just both cracked. We held it for like 3 seconds, hold hands, and then we just cracked and died laughing. Like, yeah, this is not gonna work out. Sorry, there.
It's still the same today, by the way. Only now they don't let go of each other.
Yeah, basically. And like Darren, like just carries me. He's just got a big buff man, Darren.
One of those like romantic films where he just got you in his arms, you know.
Yeah.
Hair in the wind.
Oh yeah, Fabio, you know. Comes out of the water and just whips that thing out.
Darren right now, if he's sitting in his car or whatever, however he's listening to, he's like these dickheads.
It was nice to meet him though. Like, it was crazy. He was like, you know, he was literally basically a fan of the stream. I think he was a fan. I don't know if he actually liked the stream or just kept it open because Martin told him about me or some shit like that.
I didn't tell him. So the way they found you was I'm watching you and I'm friends with them on Twitch. So Darren and Jack,
Martin is watching.
Yeah. So Darren and Jack are assholes. They'll go into any stream I'm watching and be like, Kills15's a, you know, whatever, a bitch, twat. And I think they just kind of they kept watching, and even now, like Jack doesn't watch you as much, but Darren he's like up your ass.
Fucking annoying, bro. I'll take him down if he fucking opens his. No.
Go on, call him out.
Like, I don't know. I have to ask him. I never did ask him actually. Like, did he like the stream or did he open it and then slowly? Maybe did he like not like it at the beginning and slowly start liking it, kind of thing? Or,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck. I
no
never asked him. But I forgot to mention. So Darren was not supposed to meet you at all. I hang out with Darren's house. Charlotte picks me up. Boom. But because Charlotte wasn't able to pick me up, Darren just said, "Fuck it, I'll go with you." It's a fucking, you know. I said, "Darren, would you be willing to like drive me to Bristol?" And he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll go hang out with you as well. I'll go meet these guys and whatever." So we start walking down to the pier, and Rod does the whole holding hands thing, and then the infamous shoe happens, which again is funny as shit. Like the two goodies who stood and waited for the fucking light to go red.
I'm a good boy, Mom. I pay attention.
Wiki, Darren, Tom.
No, these guys are fucking criminals, bro. Any police is in the chat. These guys fucking cross a red light on a zebra. How do you call the thing? A crosswalk. Fucking hell, bro. Oh, there's no cars. Did you even check? This guy sprinted like it was fucking, you know, a fucking race. So I was like, guys, there are laws.
If you had followed us, you would have broke your fucking shoe.
Like,
so the shoe thing happens, you know. We said last week, I'm there, pissed myself laughing. You know, like, Rod, break your shoe. No, dude. Hey, yo, guys, Rod broke a shoe.
Fucking ass. Alerting everyone. I don't think they only, like, obviously, Martin, like, this is not even an over exaggeration. Martin literally did that. And it's not only, like, we're not the only people on the street. There's other people that stared at me, looked down, like.
Was Tom gone at that? I don't remember Tom being at the pier or even bringing him home. No, that's why we left. Yeah, Tom
was there, but you guys had to leave early.
because we left because we had to drop Tom back off, and then
Tom had to
Darren.
go, and then couldn't drink a lot because he had the wife and
Yeah,
the
Darren was
kid was Freddie was still younger, so
yeah. So we got to the pier. We sat down, had a few
couple drinks. Not so
They
much.
had a few drinks. I don't drink. Super fun time, having a chat with each other, having a laugh. I remember this the street people that go around selling you stuff. I remember the one guy coming up. I don't know what language he was talking, but none of us could speak it. And he's talking to us, trying to sell this thing, and we're like,
not interested.
Don't know what you're saying. Do you understand us? Can we tell you go away? And it wasn't until we all I think Wiki was Wiki was genuinely looking at him to try and figure out what he was saying. It wasn't until Wiki kind of looked away. The guy was like, "Okay, I go now." I remember what he was saying. He was selling flowers. Kind of what
I think it was something like that. Like there was some really I enjoyed that pier a lot, bro. There was a lot of
that pier was fun.
there was a lot of merchandise on the pier. Let me tell you,
A lot of clouds. Lot of clouds.
A lot of wow.
That pier place was fucking great. I remember you and Wiki went in to get your drinks. Did you not? Did you lose Wiki or something in there? I feel like I remember.
Wait,
what did you?
I think I was going.
What if you went? What if you went to the bathroom? I think if I remember, I can't fucking. I think what if you went to the fucking bathroom or something? The other one came back. Was like, where the fuck is he? I was like, I don't know. He was with you. I don't remember who came back.
I do remember that happened. I don't know who it was though. With who it was.
Was it Toby? Probably Toby. So then eventually Tom was like, I gotta get the last train back to. I think he was in London at the time.
Yeah.
I got the last train back.
Yeah.
Darren's like, all right, I'll drop you off. I was offered by Darren, hey, you can just stay here because Darren had made clear, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm home. I'm gonna chill out and play games. Which is kind of like, oh, I can't say no because he's a designated driver. When we do it again, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to all plan it out. We're all going to do it. But we went, so Darren offered, you can stay, you get a bus back. But as I said last week, completely don't know where buses are. Don't have any cash on me because,
obviously, it's a foreign country.
Yeah, I've got my card. That's all I've been using. We dropped Tom off. I think it was when we were in the car with Tom. Tom had an extra 10 minutes and we got there early and I was saying to him, I really enjoyed that fucking video game place today. How about we
go again
in the morning? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. And I think I rang Toby and I was like,
because we were staying one more day or night. No, that was the last day we stayed at our hotel. And it was like, fine. You asked us, I think. Hey.
Yeah, I asked you. I rang Toby. I said, why don't we do this tomorrow? We'll do I think I said, why don't you guys do, because you and Wiki, obviously, Wiki had a long trip. I said, why don't you guys just do maybe an hour or 2 hours? Toby was getting a train anyways, so it didn't matter with Toby.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll do the fucking long haul, the long session. And so you guys yeah, let's do it. So next day comes, Darren was going to do it. Darren was going to drop me off and then go home because he had commitments in terms of he had to look out for Freddie. So we get there. Don't you start because I'm about to get to you.
Okay.
So me and Tom are walking around. We went and we got food. But we're texting you, I'm trying to ring Toby, trying to text you guys, where are you at? The whole time me and Tom are waiting for these guys. We got food from Greg's. We got food. We're sitting outside waiting. Eventually, I'm text you guys, where are you at? The whole time we've been there, me and Tom, we waited an hour. These guys have been sitting in the game fucking center place for an hour. Waiting for us.
That's right.
Playing Siege. So we're waiting. They're playing. I remember Toby eventually rang me. I was like, where are you guys at? Are you guys here yet? We're like, oh, we're in the game center right now. We're playing Siege. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're sitting outside waiting.
Oh, yeah, you guys were out. That's right. Wow, that came back to me. You guys were outside while we were inside for a fucking...
The,
I
the,
don't
the,
think it was
the,
an hour though. Probably half an hour,
the,
40.
the game place, like the game center, is within this like marketplace. It's like it's in the square. We're in the middle of it. We got bored of sitting, so we started walking around, each seeing what each fucking side had to offer. Eventually, when we got to the last area, Toby Rains, hey, we're inside here. We get in there, and we're like, oh, hey guys, it was nice, great to see you guys again. And then Rod and Wiki, Wiki wanted to go, so Rod had to. Bye, guys. So Wiki was saying, I'd rather go now, avoid traffic. I was
Yeah, I was like, it was just,
I'll never forget. We're all like saying goodbye, and one of the workers was there, like he's there behind the desk, like, I feel the love.
Yeah, because we were like basically saying goodbye with hugs and shit. Because I'm a hugger. And this guy was like, "Wow, is this a movie?" They're like saying goodbye and shit. Like, what is? Like, there was a lot of us. There was like a lot of people saying goodbye with hugs and stuff. And this guy was like, "So beautiful.
I can feel it.
Lovis, you go get her. You go get your girl, bro."
Genuinely, this guy,
That was funny guy.
Me, Toby, and Tom stayed. This guy, super cool. Absolutely, like,
Shout out.
best fucking worker I've ever fucking seen. Like, he really like looked after us. Like, we even said like, hey, this guy's hungry. Like, Toby's hungry. We got like 4 hours in. Toby's hungry. Can we like pause our time and go get some tea? He was like, I'm not supposed to, but go. So he paused our time.
Such a cool guy, dude.
Let us go get food for Toby. Then Toby got food, came back. Tom fucking, even though we just went food. Tom, I've never seen someone so fucking skinny. Eats so fucking
so
much.
Dutch people, bro.
Goes, eats food, come back. Straight, this guy, the whole, I think we're there for like 6 hours. Whole 6 hours we're there. He's got some sort of like Pringles, because they had a fridge with like energy drinks, stuff like that. I was buying like, I had like 2 Monsters. Toby, thing of Pringles and a Monster. Tom had Haribo's 10 Fastics. Monster. Fucking whatever, Pringles, whatever other shit he could buy, he was buying it. Like, I've never seen someone so skinny eat so much crap.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we got this guy too.
yeah, but nothing like Wiki, bro. Wiki eats a buffet, and so like, where's the second course? It's crazy because like I thought I ate a lot,
But I remember I took a photo. Like, I did like a photo. Like, I don't know, Toby took a photo of me. It was like,
I
Toby,
remember him taking a photo. Yeah.
Sending it to Rod, and Rod texts me in that instant, like, bro.
Did anyone? Shush. Did anyone realize what we didn't fucking do? While he told the whole thing, we didn't fucking take a photo.
We didn't take a photo at all.
Like he messaged me then, but like this is what it was like for me. The moment me and Wiki got, walked all the way to the parking lot, got in the car, bro, we didn't take a fucking photo.
We have no group photo.
Well, we have we have no proof that we met.
We had the whole group together for one night, no photo. Second day, we were just missing Darren. Still no one thinks to take a photo. Like
what? Like, do you guys even like each other?
No photo. Like, we had
it was like we were. This is what I thought it was. We were having so much fun, and then we weren't strangers. We knew each other from Discord and playing with each other and stuff. It just felt like another day, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, the photo, dude, fucking hell, oh my god, it was so annoying. It was so annoying, bro.
I remember gonna text from Rod. Didn't take a photo. I was like,
dude,
how the fuck did we forget that? Because like the first thing Toby and Tom did was Toby got his phone out, did a fucking selfie. I have a selfie of me and Tom.
I'm definitely never doing that again. Now I'm more with my phone now than I've ever been. Ever since I started streaming, like I've been paying attention to my social media and shit like now. I normally don't give a shit.
Hey guys, live on hey Instagram.
Hey sisters, we're back.
Hey guys, live on Instagram. Link below. Bye.
Not a part or whatever that thing's called on Instagram, so you have to go to my bio. Kissy face emoji. All right, see you there.
TTYL.
No, but like I'm literally more like in the social media world. Obviously, I don't post every day. That's like not my thing. That's not my thing. It's just hard for me to fucking post every single day. I'm still the guy that doesn't check his phone, like look at his phone for messages or some shit, because I don't expect them. But
That's
I
what
am
happened with
trying.
podcast
I'm
too.
trying to put my stuff more on Instagram. I'm trying to do daily, but honestly, if I put anything like constantly, it's fine. Like that's what I do with the stories. I make it like it funny stuff so people could laugh and shit like that. You know, I've gotten some compliments. Like so I've gotten some great feedback from it. I've gotten people telling me, bro, this is funny shit, dude. Obviously, it's a story. They don't really write something in the comment thing because it goes directly to me. But it's just like I make stuff that doesn't require people to like comment. I just make people laugh and stuff.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing. We met each other, had some fucking fun times, and then
Great
like
memories,
no
but
fucking
no
picture to
photo.
remember it by.
No fucking. Like, me, Tom, and Toby spent like another 6 hours together in that gameplays. I'll never forget fucking Tom. I got so pissed off with Tom because I know I'm gonna transition to PC. And I think Toby was playing Fortnite. I tried Fortnite. I mainly stuck to Overwatch. And fucking Tom, I'm like, let's play games we can't play back home. Okay, we did Fortnite, but Season 10 just dropped the day before. Season 10 dropped the day we all met up. So we were like going to try it out while we were there. This fucker, I'm like, do keyboard and mouse because we can't. We're gonna go home with big controller anyways. Let's just play keyboard and mouse. Let's try it out. Tom, nah. I'm just gonna controller. You know, I'm just gonna controller it. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I'm like, all right, let's only stick to games we can't exactly play this way at home. This fucker plays Apex for the whole 6 hours. I think maybe not. He probably spent like an hour on Fortnite, but Apex. And I remember I had to swap PCs with him because Apex stopped working and they couldn't get it to work. I brought the guy over and I was like, look, you can just have my fucking computer. I'll just sign into fucking Overwatch there. Then Overwatch wouldn't work. And it's like, hey, can you fix Overwatch here? The guy fixed it, logged me in. I was like, awesome. I was like, Tom, let's do stuff we can't do at home. Nah, Apex, lol. You know, I was like,
yeah.
So me and Toby did like 2, maybe 3 hours of Fortnite. Toby left like I think like maybe 4 hours into it to go get his train or bus, whatever it was. Me and Tom then stayed for the rest. We did the deal. We did like the
full package.
Haul. Yeah, we did the long haul. Just because we're both new, never done this shit before. It's really fucking cool. Really enjoyed the day in there the day before, and I'm pretty sure I just stuck to Overwatch because I knew I was getting a PC. I knew why I was getting a PC. Literally, the whole reason for me getting a PC was so I could play Overwatch with you guys.
Yeah, I remember.
I think I tried to work Minecraft at some point, but it wouldn't work.
Oh, it was something with like one of the Java Minecraft on your console could work on like it didn't work.
It was really annoying. I couldn't get that to work. I remember trying different stuff like towards the end. Towards like the last hour, I made it for games I can't play here. I don't think I've touched Siege because at the time I didn't give a shit about Siege. My Siege plays weren't exactly the great. Rod knows, fucking cams. Oh, well, these people put their fucking cameras in the most stupid places. Charlotte, that is my drone and your drone.
That was so funny, bro. I love that. So that's one of my favorite clips of her, honestly. Like she's controlling the drone, puts it in. Oh man, these people are shit. And then I'm like, what? That you said literally, that's your fucking drone.
That's your drone and my drone. Oh my Kills105. Oh my that lost girl.
Oh my god, that was so funny, bro. I never thought that Charlotte would like Siege. And one of the reasons I think she stopped playing it is because
that's the thing with Charlotte. Charlotte will say, I'm not gonna enjoy that. This girl, I've gotten her into fucking so many games. Minecraft. Oh, that me and Tom were talking
you're playing a 12-year-old game. I remember her saying that.
Me and Tom, I think I was watching Syndicate at the time. Like at this point, Minecraft was really starting to fucking
booming, bro.
Booming again.
Everyone was playing it for some reason.
And I said to Tom, "Hey, I've got a world. Why don't you play?" He's like, "Yeah, I've got it." And then Charlotte's,
baby.
And then I stream it, and she's like, "Okay, this seems kind of fun. I'll try." She was playing Minecraft to this day yesterday. Like, she was playing Minecraft yesterday. That's how she still plays it. Overwatch for a year and a half. Her and Tom. Overwatch is shit. Overwatch is terrible. I hate Overwatch. Played it once. It dropped like nothing in price. She played it once, and whenever I get the chance to play PS4, it's Overwatch. We're playing Overwatch. She loves that game too
She's
now.
cute. She's very cute.
Rainbow Six Siege didn't think she'd like it. Liked it.
I don't think she would like. I don't know. Like it's a very like demanding game kind of thing with sound and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Oh, it is. I'm still trying to get used to it on PC. You know, don't question my aim, okay?
Nah, man, it's Look at your freaking like I didn't know about your freaking mouse area situation. So yeah, good luck flicking. Good luck flicking on the guy in front of you with that.
I'll try and show you guys now. This is the room I'm working with. Let me. For the people, I know it's a podcast. Look at the thing now. This is the mouse room I'm working with, all right? Oh, it's heavy. Look at that shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
And that's what, when people go, haha, his aim is terrible. Let's make jokes about him. Try and be.
You try, yeah.
Try and be near. Okay, I'm platinum comp, but I was almost a diamond player in whatever the open queue comp. Try and be nearly fucking diamond with this room.
Mm.
You can't do it.
Tough.
You can't adapt.
That's yeah. All right. I say we head over to some viewer questions.
Oh, that's right. Just have you make like a little song for the
viewer question like Civic Doodle. Civic Doodle.
Is that me you're doing Jackbox?
Nah. But I would love to do something like that. Viewer questions, yeah.
Now I have like one somewhat normal, decent question. The others are kind of jokes. The first one is from Max. He says, Rod, at what point in a streamer's career do you think they should stop thanking people personally for a follow? And that's at you for thanking everyone every time they follow.
That's not normal to thank someone for. I don't know. Like, I would say if I get followers constantly, that I would be constantly saying thank you. I'm not nearly at that point yet. Maybe I'll put the follower notification something else. I was thinking that maybe leave Charlotte's thing for something else and not a follower notification. But like, it's not to the point that I get so many followers that I have to go, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. And I play like 5 minutes of the game. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, Anastasia. A very nice name. And, you know what I mean? It's not, we're not there yet. Like, we're not nearly to the point that I have to like, stop reading followers or like remove the follower notification or something like that. Not the notification, but like the sound. Because some people still have the follow, but no sound. So we're far from that. I'm still gonna say thank you.
Now, no offense to anyone else who ordered asked questions, but this is a VIP question to Rod.
Here we go.
This question comes from the love of his life, his wife.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Piggy.
Well, no. Piggy gets a different one. Whatever other nicknames he has for her. Charlotte asks, what's your real name?
What?
What's your real name?
Oh, yeah,
full name, by the way. She asked full name.
Wow, she doesn't know my name. Incredible. I knew this was not gonna work.
I'm assuming she's getting like all the certificates and stuff like that ready. She's got to have all the names right.
So, here we go. 1 hour 14 minutes, and this is probably the best thing to put my name in to see if people actually watch till the end. My real name is Andres Vivas Rodriguez. That's my name. There we go.
Told you guys his name wasn't Rod. No one listened to me.
My name is Andres. My mommy calls me Andy sometimes, like Andy. Andy, Spanish for Andy. I don't know. It's like a cute name. What do you call it? Like a cute name your parents might call you. I don't know what, like short for Marty or something.
No, see, my mom is very different. We're Irish, so when it comes to cursing, it's like every second word. So like with me and my siblings growing up, if she ever wanted us, it was Mar fucking Tin, Leslie fucking Ann, Sa fucking Ra, Desert fucking Ray. It was that. That's the way. She still does it to this day. She wants me Mar fucking Tin.
Mm.
You know.
So yeah, that's my name, Andres Vivas Rodriguez.
You should quiz people on that on Monday.
And yeah, that's the reason is I'm bad with names. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I was like Rodriguez is like a standard, like it's a Spanish last name, but like English, even Americans, like they have Rodriguez's over there. You know what I mean? So like I can do both kind of thing, like the between worlds of English and Spanish. Obviously, I wanted to do a Spanish stream. English stream. I never wanted to swap to an only Spanish stream. The reason for that is I always wanted an internationally accepting place. I don't want to be like just like isolate myself to one particular like land or something like that. That's why my community is so diverse in like population. Everyone's from everywhere. You know what I mean? That's like I hate the fact that you only have one language and everyone else is left out. That's why I kind of keep it like international. So I never had problems with English. I'm a gamer, you know what I mean? I've seen like a lot of TV stuff and stuff, and games are all in English. Like it was never an issue. So that's why I never swapped to like decide, I should do it in Spanish. You know what I mean? This just sounds. It was stupid.
We actually had that for one stream. I think you were playing with your.
I did Dutch.
Spanish. It was Dutch.
Dutch. Yeah.
We had that for one stream, and I remember like we're all sitting there going, "The fuck is he saying?"
Yeah. It was tough. I was so shy, dude. I was so shy. Like I didn't want to I wanted to play with my friends, but at the same time I wanted to stream, and at the same time I was like, I don't want to be mean. It's like, hey, can you like not talk your local language? The language you've been grown up with. But they were cool about it. I just should have told them and stuff. Like I was like, I can be very shy. Like literally, I might not notice. I might not look at, but I could be a very shy guy sometimes. I don't know. On real life anyway.
The final question is a anonymous question. If I said the fucking word, I can never say that fucking word right.
Anonymous, yeah.
Yeah. Are you officially dating Charlotte? Yes or no? No, not. I think we're dating.
I think.
No, the person said you can't say. I think. This is no joke. The person said, and I quote, I think we are dating. And this is going back to the first podcast. That's huge. There's a question for the first podcast.
I don't know. I honestly don't. This is such I think I know. This is anonymous, by the way. I guess we are in a way. I don't know. This is so tough. Like I can't tell.
This is why we should have her on.
The thing why I can't tell is because like I can say this, like it's not a big secret. We're never texting. Again, I'm not really a texter. I'm more a textee. I reply to text. We're never talking. So like I cannot I don't know. I've tried to do stuff. Boy, that sounds weird. I didn't try to do anything.
It's also got a bit of competition.
Yeah. The competition is fierce. So I'm like just laying back and waiting for she to say it's over. I'm like, yep, I know.
Rod is about 80 gifted subs behind.
And I'm like, I need to know how she does it. No, but no joke though. Like I don't know, we're not texting. Like it's like I don't know. Honestly, it's I don't know. This is like a question. I don't even know. We're not texting. Yeah. Like honestly, I don't know what's going on in her mind. Like I want to, but like I don't know. I can't read Charlotte. She's like a. How do I say this and not be mean? I was kidding. She's like a brick wall. I can't. No, I can't.
I can read her.
I can't read her, bro. Like she doesn't text me. Like literally, Martin has a higher chance of getting me Charlotte than anyone. Literally, at some point, she's gonna be.
No, so I've already been told. I
remember this. Yeah.
I can't remember if I'm 30 or she's 30.
I think it was
one of us. If one of us is 30, anyway, by the time one of us reaches 30.
You guys get together.
If we're still single, she says we're getting married.
Like I don't even mind. That would be so funny to have you both together. Not funny, but like it'd be cool. I don't know. I like how you're like, yeah, I'll just marry anyone.
Well, what are you doing next week?
No, me and Charlotte are hosting this shindig. You are definitely invited. No, I don't know. Like, that's a hard. I don't even know that question, honestly. To be honest, I have no idea.
But that's week 3 done.
That would be nice to see you
Again,
guys
for
together.
people, if you have questions, I don't care. I don't care how dumb it is. We just had. Okay, I don't want to say dumb because I don't want to ruin. I want to have people going.
There is.
Why was my question dumb? There's dumb questions, but there's also you guys could have good questions. Any questions? Put them in the comment section.
Or DM
Down
them to
there.
Kills personally. And
See
you
that
know,
thing
hey,
down there?
and I'm not
Oh,
again
no.
for the.
We're not doing the DM thing anymore because it takes me 30 minutes to find your fucking DMs. Comment section or
For anonymous people, I'm thinking about, you know.
oh yeah. Okay, if you want to be anonymous, DM me. But pin the question to our chat so I can find it easily. I might do it myself.
That's good.
as
That's
well.
actually a good one. Pin the question. Remember to make sure you put it in bold if you want. Yeah, anonymous. Like make sure like you it'll notify somewhere that you don't want your name to be read.
Yeah, that's what the person who asked me the last question that said. It said,
make sure you don't read my name.
Please, don't read my name. I want this to be anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
But do ask questions. You ask questions, it makes the podcast better. You get to know Rod better. You get to know myself better. Don't care what it is. Ask a damn question. Do you want to take over?
That was pretty much it. Good job, kid.
So we have one episode left before
true.
we ask you guys
what you guys think, basically.
Do we keep it? Do we keep the podcast or do we drop the podcast?
Yeah.
So if you do like the podcast, drop a like, subscribe.
Yeah, keep the viewers up. Get your family members to just fucking click on the video and leave it in the background, even if they don't watch.
I will say,
who is this young man? I don't understand. You want an energy drink?
I will say, viewer-wise, it might look low to you guys. I think we've done very well.
I think it's fucking huge. What do you mean?
Yeah, like Rod.
Those are big numbers for me.
Rod the other day was like, I don't know.
Like the first one did almost 50. I was like, what? And the second one was like 19. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was like 19, and she was like, I still got 19 views.
Because I don't know how YouTube works, so I'm comparing numbers. So I was like, oh, first one, almost 50. Boggy Woggy. Hashtag nostalgia. And then the second one was like 19. It's like, oh. And I was like, fucking Overwatch.
And then literally in his stream, it jumped from 19 to like
40 something. 30, 40, yeah.
And I was like, right, there was a huge jump in the numbers. So, and if you haven't, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, I was getting excited. I was like,
you're like a little puppy. If you haven't checked out the other 2 episodes, go check them out. They're on the YouTube channel. Support the podcast, and we're on our last episode next week.
Yeah, last one.
That's
right, ladies and gentlemen. That it will be the last episode of the Rodcast. Okay.
It's not working. You sound the same.
Really, that sucks.
You sound the same. Like,
I know.
It'll be different with me because, like, I go, normal. So,
I'm normal
for you.
This guy goes, I'm normal, and there's like a pop collector. I'm normal, guys.
What? Are you saying this is an issue?
I can stop whenever I want.
By the way, I have more in my bedroom. This is my sister's collection mixed with some of mine. I have a much bigger collection in my bedroom.
But yeah, I think that was everything. I don't have a question, honestly. We spoke of everything. We spoke in detail about the whole Bristol thing. I'd be surprised what we talk about in the next one. Yeah, I hope everything was crystal clear. Again, shocker. If you didn't understand anything, there's a comment section below to use. That's what it's there for, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we wrap this up right now. We don't have,
Thank you guys for listening. Rod, you can do your, this is your podcast. You do your normal, last words.
Sorry, my B words are messaging me.
Wow.
I was kidding. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been the Rodcast, episode 3. Not
I like how
like
you
not
made that a thing
not like
now.
there's a title that's clearly stating that, but I'm reading it out
I
loud.
like how you made that a thing now. That's a roll the
Rodcast. Say Vic Doodle.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you
Thanks for
so
tuning into
much.
the podcast. And we'll
Please
see-
like the video if you like it. Hit that sub button. Ring that bell. Share the video with people that don't know me, but you know they'll click on link anyway because they're gullible. Like honestly, just everything. Thank you so much for supporting the previous podcast. Those are huge numbers for me. Obviously, the numbers nowadays, people think like 50 is nothing, and for me, it's like holy mama chihuahua. It's a lot. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you so much, Kills, for being here, and obviously, shout out to Kills for like literally making everything run smoothly. The Thursday things are being uploaded without a hitch. Podcasts
Speaking
are
of the
here,
Thursday things, you
except for the
guys-
second one, obviously.
Speaking of the highlights, if you guys haven't seen already, recently on last Thursday, we just uploaded the brand new highlight video. Go check it out. This coming Saturday, we've got the end of month special video.
Heck yeah.
Be sure to check that out. And yeah,
Oh, we have one more hashtag, not an ad. Go ahead, Kills. We have a hashtag, not an ad.
I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, I forgot to mention in the stream. This podcast was not brought to you by Starbucks. If you saw me drinking it during this podcast, I forgot to mention it. Starbucks. I don't like it.
I'm addicted. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I will see you in the next one.
Bye. I'm glad we didn't mention Piggy. Shit.
Damn it, you just did it.